What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today is Main Deck Monday. We're finally covered Chillin' Rain. Last week we took a little vacation, and we're back. And of course, we're gonna cover probably the best deck in format right now, and that is going to be the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. It's been doing well everywhere. It's been pretty phenomenal. It's proving it. It's like, hey, it's worth its weight. It's good. If you haven't test this card out, well, today's the day, because I haven't tested it out either. But there was a Chill Series 36. I think there was like, I don't know how many people there were. Over 500 people, maybe. Let's see if we can scroll to the bottom. 442 people, and this deck went 15-2 by Apple Rock Cheese. I like it because it's just pure consistent. It's really consistent, and it's really consistent. So that's the main things why I like it. So let's go over the deck and let's see what's it about, why it's such a dominant force in the meta, and then we'll play some games with it. So Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX is our main guy. Abilities: Underworld Door. Once during the turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy from your hand to one of your bench Psychic Pokemon. If you do attach energy to a Pokemon in this way, draw 2 cards. So you get to attach Energy Accelerate, and you get to draw cards. Busted. And it's at stage 1, or a VMAX, whatever. And attack is Max Geist. It does 10, and this attack does 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon, not just the Shadow Rider itself, just to all your Pokemon, which is really good. It's really good. We have a melee energies on the board. You're going to start taking some huge knockouts, and then it becomes a consistency battle, right? The big thing about this is you are weak to Dark. Obviously, Eternatus is a really good spot in the meta right now. So you play Galarian Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos has the ability Fighting Instinct. This Pokemon's attack costs colorless less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play, which is great because it does count for V and V Max, which means if you're playing against a good old Eternatus deck, you probably just need 1 energy. You do 170 times 2, 340. You're one-shot in Eternatus. Very, very nice. Before doing any damage, you discard special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon as well, which means weakness guard energy really doesn't work unless they attach 2. So yeah, there's your answer to that. I think this is like a fine start to play this deck. I've seen this deck played many different ways with like Alchemy and stuff like that. I've seen stuff play with Cresselia. Let's see, I've seen with the Trevenant Dusknoir as well. But we're gonna go with this one. We are playing a 1 of Gengar Mimikyu-GX. That whorehouse is too good not to use. Your opponent can't play any cards from their hand during their next turn. At this point, at least 1 Psychic Energy attached to it. In addition to this, they draw extra 7 cards. So if you have 2 cards, 2 energy attached guy, you whorehouse them, bring up to 7. They can't play any cards. You can Poltergeist them. And they do 50 damage for each trainer card you find there. Also, you can punish your opponent if they draw too many cards with Shadow Rider, right? So they're doing the Shadow Rider thing, they're drawing a bunch of cards in the mirror match, then you go, cool, let's go Gengar Mimikyu. You have a ton of item cards in your hand. We take a 1-shot, so that's pretty nice. Dedenne for consistency, and Marshadow. Now, this is a really good big deal because there's a new stadium card that shuts down abilities for Vs, for Roblox Pokemon. So you really need Marshadow. That's why we're playing 2 Swell to counter that stadium. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm pretty sure we might run into it. But that's all the cards that we are Pokemon-wise that we're playing. Like I said, there's more cards you can play that are more, but we're just playing consistency. I think that's fine to start off the deck. 1 energy, we'll get back 2 basic energies. 3 Evolution Incense to find those Shadow Riders. We need those out ASAP. 4 Fog Crystal, which is a really cool card that just came out. Search it for Psychic Energy or a basic Psychic Pokemon villain, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Like, super consistent, right? You can get these 3 guys. 4 Quick Ball, which is going to find your other basics. 1 Stamp. I don't know how I feel about the 1 Stamp. I'm usually not a fan of just playing a 1 of. Like, I'd probably cut this, maybe play like a 2nd Retrieval or something. Maybe a 4th Evolution Incense. Just make it like super, super consistent, right? 2 Switch. You kind of need a Switch still just in case your opponent gets Raichu, I imagine, right? The Switch is just good out. So you are playing 4 Air Balloon to give that 2 tree cost, and this guy does have a 2 tree cost. The Zapdos, I imagine Zapdos has a 2 tree cost. 1. Oh, busted. Alright, 2 Swell, like I said, this is going to counter important stadium cards. 3 Boss Order, bring Pokemon to the bench, the active. 3 Marnie for research, pretty standard stuff there. 4 Air Balloon to get ready for your treat. You need the Auroras for Galarian Zapdos because it does need a fighting energy, but hopefully they have 3 V Pokemon in play. And also, you can use this at any time as well. If you need like knock out the Deities or something, that could be a thing as well. Maybe knock out a Crobat V. That's also a thing that you could do at any moment, which is pretty cool. And 12 Psychic Energy. Like I said, there's a ton of different ways to play Shadow Rider right now. We're just gonna play the more consistent build that just won. Like I said, it went 15-2. Its only 2 losses was to the Mirror, which is Bodie. Let's see what he played in his deck. He played Trevenant and Dusknoir in his list, and Cresselia, but no Gengar Mimikyu. And then they lost to Ice Rider. I haven't seen much Ice Rider list, but it uses the Chinchino build. It beat a bunch of the Shadow Riders, but then lost a bunch of Shadow Riders. It's so interesting because now the format is like, oh, are you playing Ice? Or are you playing Shadow right now? It's like what it seems like. We might test out Ice next week. I don't know. The meta's crazy right now, and like this doesn't have outs. Obviously, to Decidueye. Decidueye just like won the biggest tournament that we've had competition wise. So you might need an out for that. But you can hope everybody else does it instead, and then Decidueye is not so good. So we're going to get somebody in the Pokemon Team Challenge Summer Edition. I wonder how they're doing. If you update on mine, we've actually won these past 2 tournaments, so I need to test and get ready for the Summer Challenge this weekend, because this weekend is Chilling Rain. I haven't recorded any of my Summer Challenges, so just didn't feel like putting those out there. But we are in top 128. We won the first 2 rounds, so we're doing pretty good. All right, we're going to mulligan here. Let's put that back on the deck. Okay. Alrighty. So we actually get 2 mulligans. And our hand is not that good. I mean, we go Fog Crystal for another Shadow Rider. Oh, we didn't even read Shadow Rider V. Interesting. Alright, there is Galarian Moltres V. Now, this is pretty bad because we are weak to Dark. And this might be a Dark Toolbox deck, which is actually pretty good. Because they're weak to Grass, they are not weak to Fighting, which is the big thing. Oh, I know what this is. This is the ADP Moltres thing that's been doing pretty good at tournaments as well. Dire Flame Wings makes it where you can attach a Dark Energy from discard as Pokemon. You can't use more than the Dire Flame Wings a turn, but that doesn't matter. You're going to turn 2 knock us out. There's Zapdos. So it's like a toolbox type deck. We do see a Mawile come down. Not going to hit anything. We don't have anything in the hand. I'm sorry, buddy. Our hand is actually pretty bad, if I'm being honest. My plan now is to bring up Zacian, and we go from there. So there is the energy from the Dire Flame Wings, busted ability, and then we see no energy attachments. So that's good. All right, so on our turn, we find a Psych Energy. So we'll Fog Crystal, gonna grab ourselves a good old. I could go into this switch, Horror House 'em. It's not a bad play. Yeah, we'll do this play actually. Go ahead and Evolution Incense. Find ourselves a Shadow Rider. Go ahead and Evolution Incense. Find ourselves a Shadow Rider. And yeah, hit him with the Horror House. Alright. I mean, we could Poltergeist for knockout here, and that would like put us in such a good position. Oh, he's gonna retreat into the Mawile. He's scared. We're definitely gonna boss order that up. He knows what's in our hand. He ADP us, or he Mawiled us. Do we top deck a Psychic Energy? We do. Oh, very nice. So go here. We'll hit him with the Underworld Door. Attach a Psychic Energy to the bench. Go ahead and hit a Psychic. Go ahead and boss order. We'll go ahead with that Poltergeist. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And there is the knockout. Very, very nice. Taking the knockout. Going down to 4. All right. You love to see it. And there's a Shadow Rider. There's Psychic Energy as well. All right. Mawile coming up. We can easily probably take a knockout. He's going to have to Juniper this turn. There's Cherish Ball. But now, I mean, this guy is going to start getting some damage on 3, 6, 9, 12. We're not going to have enough for a knockout just yet. So there's a Metal Energy to the Zacian. Okay. I mean, we could basically knock out the Mawile, right? Boss sort of bring this up. Okay. Dedenne, discard the hand. Alright, so they've already attached. So them attacking the Moltres is not very likely. Cherish Ball. Do you just thin the deck here? I hope we hit a Balloon or Switch is what one of the two cards I'm hoping for. Oh man, it goes for Intrepid Sword. Oh man. Let's see here. All right, so we can attach Boss, Dedenne, got the Air Balloon, can retreat. Will Fog Crystal for another Shadow Rider. Yeah, seems really good. And we'll hit it with the Poltergeist. 5, 10, 15, 20. Only 200. Not enough for a knockout. But I guess hypothetically he can knock us out this turn. There is a Galarian Moltres coming down. Alrighty. If he plays Sword, he can knock us out here. That is a thing he could do. My play now is just put down Shadow Rider, Quick Ball, thin the deck, Dedenne, try to find another. Oh, discards ADP. Alright. Metal Saucer to the Mawile. Does he have an energy switch? Let's see what else he has here. We barely missed that knockout. I feel like if we had that knockout, we would have won the game. Like 100% wrapped it up. But we'll see. He can knock out... Oh, there's the energy switch. Alright. We know he has Juniper in hand. Marnie. Oh, Marnie. Maybe it was Marnie. I can't remember what card it was. Let's see. Okay. The Retrieval will get us some energies, and we have an Aurora. Very, very nice. Does he have a switch, though? If he doesn't have a switch, we're actually in a really good spot here, because I'm pretty sure... You think they gotta have one supporter card in hand, right? Let's see. Just a pass. Oh my goodness. Okay, so put down this. I'm gonna Aurora this. Man. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Yup. Alright, it's taking a knockout. We'll go down to 2. Alright. There's Psychic Energy. There's Psychic Energy. I mean, we might have enough Psychic hits on the field where we take a knockout. So we'll see here. Down to 2. Galarian Moltres making an appearance. Man, that, like, Gengar Mimikyu just proving its weight right now. So we might see a Boss Sorter and or a Marnie. I don't know which. So we're going to see a Boss Sorter here. Very nice. There's a Boss Sorter. Bring up the Shadow Rider. How much damage did we last turn? I don't even remember. Metal Energy to Marnie. Or Mawile, sorry. Energy switch. They're playing all the cards. Or burn for 380 damage. Oh, he takes 30? Oh, busted. We only have to do 190. Man, I feel like we should almost have that wrapped up, right? Alright, on our turn. Alright, so Evolution Incense. Find ourselves this. We'll Retrieval the 2. There is another Dedenne in my deck. Yeah. We'll go ahead and quick for the Dedenne. Go ahead and do that. Okay, and we had another one. We're going to do another one. We're going to Dedenne, and we were going to go with the shenanigans. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. I still think that deck we played against was very, very good. I think it's a good deck. Really, really good. It's just unfortunate we had the turn 1 Poltergeist. Or turn 1 Horror House. Turn 2 Horror House, whatever it was. That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good game there. Got to show off the Horror House. Got to show we were about to go crazy with Shadow Rider. About to get a million energies in the field. There was pretty much no way we were going to miss. I mean, we were going to draw, then have support a card as well. So that was a pretty good game to show off with the Shadow Rider. Even proving like, hey, you play against Ultras, you know, it's a very scary deck for sure, but we were able to take it down. I do like that a lot. That's pretty nice, guys. So on to game number 2, see what happens. We won the coin flip. That's even better. Yes, I would love to go first. Now, against that Moltres deck, they could potentially get a turn 1 knockout, so I'm just letting you guys know that. So that is a very scary thing that can happen. Alright, press done. Of course, we're Pokemon attached to the bench, just in case they do get a turn 1 knockout. We never want to be in that situation. So, Sobble. Okay, so we will Crystal for a Psychic. I think I am just going to Aurora to discard the Marnie. And then I'm just going to pass right now. We can Evolution Incense, find the VMAX, do the VMAX stuff, and then see what happens from there. Maybe take a turn to a knockout on the Sobble. I don't know what we're playing against. Maybe it's... Okay, there's a Fighting Energy. This is Urshifu. It's actually a really good matchup. So... Now, they could play Jirachi, of course. That is the thing that can happen. So we see Quick Ball discarding a Reset Stamp, okay? There is Rapid Strike Urshifu making an appearance. Alright. So I don't think this card is probably really needed. Unfortunately, there's Jirachi coming down. But we might be able to get enough energies in play where we can... I don't think we ever can knock out that guy. But he's going to be able to find 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon, put them to the bench. This is a really good combo with the new Sobble. So we see 1, 2, and then we see another Urshifu. All right. So we see Air Balloon. Air Balloon's a fantastic top deck. Go ahead and throw that there. We'll go ahead and have an Incense. Grab this. We'll go ahead and put this down. We'll go ahead and Underworld Door. Putting on the bench. There's an attachment for turn. I really don't think we need this card, and I'm just going to research. Okay, so we can put this down. Now, I can be really aggressive here, and I might like this play more. So I can Fog Crystal for a Psychic. Right? I can put this guy down. Underworld Door. And I could potentially try to knock out the Jirachi or knock out the Urshifu next turn. So let's see. How much damage are we doing right now? 3, 6, 9, 12. Because I can retreat into Gengar. Go for Horror House. Yeah, I think it's a fine play, because then I can attach, then I can do some door stuff. He's going to keep on calling, alright. So there is a Quick Ball. So I'm going to, let's Quick Ball a Dedenne to find ourselves. Oh, wow. Alright, I guess we'll grab Marshadow. Prize the other 2, unfortunately. So let's go Underworld Door to this. We got the balloon. We can attach per turn to here. Let's Fog Crystal for a Psychic. Let's go for another Underworld Door to here. I can Dedenne. Looking for a boss order, and we find one. So let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So go ahead and boss order. Man, I want to break up the Jirachi, I feel like. And then Max Geist. Go ahead and get the Jirachi out of the way. Go down to 4. Doing 220 already. No of the Ice Rider or the Shadow Riders, unfortunately. That's okay. We're going to be able to draw a ton of cards this turn. And I mean, that was turn 2. Like, that was turn 2. Oh my goodness, this deck is so good. Holy cow. There's Rapid Strike. Okay. Now, I mean, they can go for Rapid Strike if they want to. They're not going to knock us out. And we're going to do a ton of damage to them. And I've sent this guy up because then he has Free Retreat. So, like, that was turn 2. We have 18 cards left. Whoa. So the Drizzles are really good in this deck. They just let you evolve, find your cards, whatever you want to. So we see Evolution Incense. We might see multiple Drizzles coming down. Yep, there's multiple Drizzles. Drizzle's going to let you find a trainer card, put that into your hand, all that kind of good stuff. So there's a Drizzle coming down. Now, this deck could play that Stadium card I was talking about that could shut down our abilities, but that's why we have Marshadow out, so we can reset Hole if we need to. But I mean, we're looking good. How much damage are we doing right now? I already forgot. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 300, 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to 310. Not enough to knock out a VMAX if he does have Jirachi down, but if he doesn't have Jirachi down, we're going to take a one-shot, which are pretty good. So we'll see what happens. There we see a Karate Belt to that guy. There we see the VMAX, right? It's 330. So we don't have enough right now to take a knockout. There we see an Inteleon. Drizzle coming down, sorry. A Drizzle. Drizzle. And we find out that Boss Order, we're going to Boss Order to knock out this thing. Because he's got to find Rod. He's got to find a second Jirachi. He's going to find like a Rod plus Quick Ball. There's a lot of things he needs here to, unfortunately, protect that VMAX. So, there we see a Love Ball. Love Ball's probably going to grab another Drizzle, is what I'm assuming is going to happen. There we see a Love Ball. Fighting another Drizzle. I imagine that's what's going to happen. Let's see here. Yep, there's another Drizzle. Okay. So then another Drizzle. So going to find another trainer card. He doesn't. He has the energy, so he can retreat that way. Okay. There's Evolution Incense. Maybe find another Urshifu VMAX. That's the only thing that could really happen this turn. Then we see like a Sycamore or Research. Sorry. Sycamore, Research, whatever. So, there's the VMAX coming down. And, oh, a Dedenne. That's pretty good for us as an easy knockout to have. Like, we do have both Zapdos in the discard pile, unfortunately, but it is doable. Energy Search. I guess that's pretty good with Drizzle, because like, it guarantees you an energy card this turn. So, but he hasn't played a support card yet. I mean, we're going to draw so many cards here in a second. It's not even going to be funny. There's a Research. Dump at the hand. He is looking for a good old Rapid Strike. There is the Rapid Strike. Because now I get G-Max Rapid Flow this turn. Okay. So he's going to do... Who is he going to do 120 is my question. Because we're going to knock out this guy this turn. If you didn't know that, guys. Does he have way to hit for weakness on the bench? Probably. That's scary, and this is scary. So, oh no, this guy's resistance. Okay, let's see what he does. I mean, he could put 120 here. Trying to soften up. I mean, he might have game. I have no idea. Like, this deck is so scary. Because, like, triple Inteleon or something. I don't know. I don't know. So, we hit Boss Order. Man, I don't know. He might be able to win. We'll find out together, guys. I just need a million energies on the field. I actually prefer to Marnie this turn if I can. So we don't find a Marnie, unfortunately. I can reset stamp him. I'd rather stamp him than not do anything, right? Alright, we'll just see what happens, I guess. We'll find out together, guys. Oh, there's more of my Shadow Riders. Alright, so he can put down Inteleon, maybe smack this guy for a knockout. It does need 2 Inteleons, but then, like, what happens? Alright, so there's the Inteleon. So you can put 2 damage counters. That's a cool thing with the new Rapid Strike. You can put 2 damage counters on one of your guys. So he can take a knockout on this, but I don't know what he can do after that. Unless I missed something. Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't think there's anything he could have done. Can we look at his list and see? I think we just, like, got, like, so, like, that turn 2 was busted. Alright, can we see his list real quick? Yeah, I don't think there was anything he could have done, unfortunately. Maybe Telescopic Sight was, like, the only thing. But even then, like, you don't have time to get 2 energies on the field, so that doesn't work, unfortunately. This Passimian's actually pretty good, because it does 30 more damage to Pokemon Bench V and GX, so he could have, like, maybe sniped it, but even then, like, I don't know how that would have won the game. But guys, there we go. I think you probably have a good Urshifu matchup, unless I'm crazy. Let me know. I haven't played that much, but I mean, we just saw how, like, dominating it was. Now, remember, at the end of the day, this is still a stage 1 deck, so, like, you are going to run into problems where you do just, like, dead draw, but playing 4-4, you're going to hit them, right? And yeah, I think the deck's really good. I think it's probably the best deck in form right now. If you don't have a way to beat this, then you're in trouble. I think Decidueye is a really good counter to this. It's just up to the Shadow Riders. What do they play? Phoebe, Cresselia. Cresselia is still not enough to knock out a Decidueye. I like the Alchemy VMAX as well because, like, you can, like, blow somebody up out of nowhere if need be, which is really cool. But then, like, this list is just so consistent. Like, we didn't see the Zapdos, but you know the Zapdos is going to be so busted. Like, it's going to be so good. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's the deck. I guess the only problem with Zapdos is playing 3 Auroras, but whatever. Teach their own. We saw how good Shadow Rider it was. It's stupid. Like, it's so good. But Shadow Rider, Zapdos, maybe the best deck in format. Probably is the best deck in format. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow with more Chilling Rain content. Alrighty. Bye.